Love beer and magic? Want to have a few and still make those big brain plays? Now you can. Athletic Brewing offers high-quality, non-alcoholic craft beers. From IPAs to stouts, they've got you covered. Head over to athleticbrewing.com and use code BTC25 for 25% off your first order. Hello and welcome to Brew Tapcast. I'm Tap here for another Zendikar Rising Festival. This is the festival Mastermind. We've had an event like this before. This is the 5-color deck with a whole bunch of cards, 180 cards, no lands. So the only way you can get mana is by discarding a card. If a land does not enter the battlefield, you get an Abundant Falls token. So you have any kind of mana whenever you want it, providing you can discard a card. To get it, the color of the card doesn't matter, so you can get any lands you want at any time. Yet again, like the other festivals, we have these nice rewards. There's a text reward, which is, text amount is like meh, but the gorgeous alternative art style masks are gorgeous. That Valakut Exploration looks really, really nice. So definitely well worth the 500 gems or 2,500 gold that are in there. And this is Zendikar Rising. As you can see, this guy right here, it is party centric. So it is all about rogues, wizards, clerics, and warriors. Taking a gander at the deck. Anything that can sort of capitalize on that, because more often than not, you will be pretty close to getting a full party. So what is good for that? Archpriest of Irona is pretty good for that. Squad Commander's also pretty good for that. Nimble Trap Finder can be there to try to draw you some cards, which is pretty nice. Again, that's something that would be really nice if you can always be dropping a land and always be drawing extra cards, and that's definitely worth it. So stuff like Into the Royal that you can kick to draw a card are very important. Watch out for Seafloor Stalker. This might actually be a card that can actually pump and get in for some considerable damage consistently. Also, watch out for Allied Assault. This could be full party +8 or +4/+4 on 2 different creatures. That could be a combat trick to actually win the game. So those are like sort of the party things that are really, like, I think the most powerful. You could also see maybe an early Zagreus, because you have a full party pretty easily. Things having Death Touch is pretty cool. What else is there? There are a couple different big sweepers. We have Planar Cleansing that will just wipe away everything. Hour of Devastation gets most creatures and planeswalkers. So definitely things to keep in mind of. Other maybe sub-themes you want to do. There is some counter, +1/+1 counter. So we have Zagana, we have some Adapt, we have some things that give counters. We have stuff like Victory's Envoy, Cathar's Crusade, which can definitely sort of power out those counters. Those are probably some of the better ones there. We also have Tetsuko. If you can make a bunch of little guys, they can get in for unblocked damage. That can be pretty cool. Also on that counter theme, we have Mikaeus. He can definitely pump things up. We have 21 enchantments in the deck, so Eutropia, the twice favorite, may be online to try to get some counters and get flying, so that's also pretty cool too. All in all, I think the most important thing to consider here is there are 180 cards. It'll be very difficult to actually plan on drawing any in particular, so definitely there is not, I think, one singular best strategy you have to play. Fly by the seat of your pants sort of thing. It's going to be whatever you get, you're going to have to go for. I wouldn't necessarily play out a Demonic Pact unless you have the disenchant or some way to get that back or out of the battlefield before you have to lose the game. So I think that's very important that you think about that. So it's not a predictable deck. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think in the past these were a lot of fun. And I think it's definitely worth playing. Just be very careful and try to have fun. So, let loose, get your party going, and get these sweet styles. So all that said, let's get on into the games. Akasha is our opponent. Or Akasha. All right, we are in the play. This seems pretty good. I like everything here except for this guy. Let's just go ahead and discard that guy for our Lava Runner, turning on our Lightning Bolt, which is pretty cool. And the Chilling Trap is going to give us a card as well. Although we may just ditch the Chilling Trap for a mana, because we really want to get to the Primal Empathy. That'd be pretty cool. Ravager's Mace in a bin for a land, and they will go ahead and deadweight our Lava Runner. Seems bad. Seems pretty good, but a little slow. Let's go ahead and discard. Well, actually, this is just not very good. A 3/2 with Raid. Let's just discard that. And then pass the turn. Next turn, Primal Empathy, I think, is in the books. Yeah, Deafening Clarion or Chilling Trap. Let's discard the Chilling Trap. Let's go ahead and Primal Empathy and pass the turn. This card draw is really where we're going to be. As we saw in our last game, our opponent somehow just didn't draw well. And again, it's 180 cards in the deck, so you never really know what's going to happen. But really want to get that extra card draw. That is a stinky situation. Hour of Devastation, no thank you. Not worth keeping. But we are just out of gas right now. Maybe it is worth keeping. We don't have any creatures, so we're going to discard that and pass. This is rough. This is very rough. Not having creatures is not a fun situation. Opponent's going to discard as well. I'm going to play a Library Larcenist. Going to go ahead and Lightning Bolt that because we don't want them drawing cards, and we don't have any creatures right now. So, yes, that's a waste, but we really don't have creatures, so there's not much we could do. All right, 5 mana. Pass the turn. Biogen upgrade. Not so great when you don't have any creatures. Merfolk Trickster to the bin for our opponent. White. Blue. Black. Red. Is there a green? Oh, we have Wooburg. Oh, look at that. That's a big old beastie that's going to get contempted because we don't have any creatures to block it. Something good. Off top. That is not something good. Not something good. I think we just go ahead and ditch. And then this is any target. So I think we're actually going to keep that because that's a nice removal spell. 6 mana. Wow, we are just drawing total non-gasoline right now. I guess this would be good with those prowess wizards here. All right, that's going to be a target for our Agonizing Siphon because we need something. What you got for us, opponent? Bosri's Cleric. Oh, discarded. Oh, okay. So I think we go ahead and use this guy. And I don't think we discard, actually. We just pass. Bloodchief's Thirst can kill anything. There's a reason why we kept it. The Siphon is just like meh otherwise, so. All right, opponent is at 3 cards. We are at 2 cards. Hopefully they don't do anything. Okay, we have a creature. It's literally just a 3/2 for 6 mana. We're going to play it because we need a creature. That is all, folks. 3 mana. Or sorry, 6 mana, 3/2. That's how we. That's how you win these games, guys. The tough questions that tough things that really matter. You're just gonna. Oh, that's okay. That's fine to waste it for that. This is what, draw 1 million cards. No, shuffles their hand in the library, draws 7. I'm okay with that. You can totally go ahead and cast that. Like, totally go ahead and cast that. No, never mind. Even Eternal. Those may be our downfall. Oh, there it is. Didn't know that was coming. Boom. Got ourselves a 3/2. -X, -X is 1, so we'll kill off the token. That's value, right? That's pretty good value. I like that value. Is this instant speed? No, sorcery. All right. This is going very boringly. Returning to nature, Pack Beast. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, we lose a removal spell, but now I get to untap with all this fun in our hand. Well, let's see. We have... This is 5 right now. So if we made it 4, we could cast Baron. And bounce our Silencer, which would do something. This is also a Rogue. That's a Rogue, so that doesn't matter. Wizard. So I think, yeah, let's... Oh, no, that doesn't, because it's bouncing that. So I can't actually do both of those things. I guess that's a Rogue. Anyway, so let's go ahead and Archmage and bounce their Pack Beast. Just start pounding. I think we just start pounding. Like, they probably won't attack back with the Aven Eternal. And the pack piece they can just discard because it's not super valuable, but at the same time, it's pretty valuable. The fact that it can make any mana doesn't matter, but it's the I'm anything you need sort of thing. That would have been nice because then we could have played that as our card for the turn and then bounced our rogue and still made it work. Moldervine. Gain life, draw a card. Seems pretty good. Gonna probably destroy that. Oh, they're gonna deputy detention that guy, huh? We have no removal right now. Doesn't have a creature with flying. Like we kill the Moldervine Reclamation right now. Let's actually Divination first. Attack in for 3. Opponent's gonna trade. Kargan Intimidator, pass turn. Really wants Zagras back, so it'd be pretty cool to get a removal spell of some kind. So Direfleet Ravager. So this is number of creatures you control. So if we Direfleet Ravager, there's battlefield. Each player loses a third of their life rounded up. So they would lose 4. We'd have 3 that could shoot them for 4. I was not paying attention, just kind of went off, huh? Ooh, that's pretty good. This might be pretty good. I'll exile creatures and planeswalkers with a converted mana cost of 3 or less from the battlefield. So it would just be left with the Vizier. Really just want to see him block with it. Yeah! We got there. Does the trample matter? Yeah, I'll just let it go. Yeah, we can still put out Tetsuko if we want, or we can play the Ravager. Oh, I thought we got back our dude. Oh, we do get back our dude. I was like, oh, man! That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and Tetsuko Umezawa. And pass. So that was pretty clutch, I think. Now we have them down to 4 cards. We have a pretty good amount of cards in our hand. That's not great for us. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. Passing a turn. Ember Cleave. Ember friggin' Cleave. We attack with 2. That seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and play this guy. Right, we got 4, 5, 6. Let's draw a card. Or is it red creatures? No, it's just attacking creatures, right? Yeah, each attacking creature. Scale. We don't want this guy, so let's go ahead and discard him. Ember friggin' Cleave. Am I right? That's just like you never expect the Ember Cleave. You never expect the Ember Cleave. So theoretically, 8, 9. So we don't have 12 mana. We can't go bam bam, but it could work. Oh, I love how the green thing. Oh, you see that? Oh, that's cool. Like the poison. All right, very cool. So hey, moral of the story: turns out Ember Cleave, pretty good card. Pretty good card. Opponent is Liberty Texan. Liberty Texan. That's a funny name. All right, this hand looks like it's kind of not so cool. I don't think I want to go for the counters. I think I'd rather go like Wizard, Rogue. Let's say we draw, because I kind of want to keep Wizard. So we have Cleric, we've got Wizard, we've got Rogue, and then another Cleric. So I think we actually kind of want to keep things. Let's go ahead and just discard and pass. I might want to burn that guy out. Yes, setting him out right now doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe I should have just shot because it does have prowess. This is burn spells, essentially. Yeah, non-combat does -1/-1 counters. So there's not a whole lot of that in here, but it would be nice to not have to worry about it. Oh, that's probably a better one to kill, huh? Just a flyer. Take one instead. Jungle Delver. That's a warrior. A wizard, warrior, rogue, cleric. Got everything we need. Thwart thine enemy. He's pretty good. We actually can get to 3-party pretty soon. Wizard and then 4-drop into rogue. So I don't want to discard the Acolyte, but we might have to. Oh, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. That's good too. I'm okay with that. No blocks. There's a rogue that's cheaper, huh? I think it's hasty, isn't it? Yeah, this looks pretty good, actually. We're getting pretty good here. Next turn, we will have a big old boy in the air. So here's party. Here's the Archpriest of Iona, or Archpriest of Iona party time. Hopefully the opponent does not have any removal spells. Looks like they do. They're starting to look at our creatures. Jungle Delver is not a problem. I would not worry about that guy, honestly. 4 mana for our opponent. Going to kill the Archpriest. Seems pretty good. Seems very good, actually. Brightblade. So, couldn't get there that way. We just may want to detend the Soulscar Mage here and punch, because we can be aggressive right now. We're both players are running out of cards here, so let's go ahead and detain the Soulscar Mage. Gets rid of the counter. Not so worried about the Growing Rats right now, just because they don't have a lot going on. I think we're going to discard the Brightblade. Well, I like having a Death Touch, so let's discard the Cleric. Let's just go wide. Although party matters. He's a wizard. Oh, we want a Cleric. That's a rogue. That's a rogue. Let's discard the flyer. I'd rather have removal for possible creatures they may have, and I also want to play things that we got. And now we will still have access to a full party if we draw another full party, like the Commander or something like that. We can get there pretty fast. Mortov Enforcer is totally okay. Divination. Draw some cards. Seems pretty good. So we could play this out. That would give us full party wizard. Oh, no, we don't have a warrior. Draw some cards. Veto, huh? Veto Corleone. I don't think we need this right now. Let's discard that and get out the Brightblade. Next turn looks like we can give something flying. So 4 + 2, we draw something like meh, we could discard it, give, say, the Pyromantic Pilgrim in the jungle, or Pyromantic Pilgrim, and then something else. Is that first strike now? Is that what that is? Well, that's pretty good. That's like dolphinitely, turtly pretty good. Yeah, triple block it with something that all things that have 3 power. That's also not great, so that'll make our lifelink a little worse. Maybe we play the slower game. We could just kill the Enforcer right now by Immolator, cartouching. Or maybe we go on the Sky, kill the Emir Captain. It's got Vigilance, right? Yeah, let's kill that. So let's go ahead and... This is non-creature. Yeah, it's not Prow-ish, it's Prow-is. Play the Immolator. Give our Pyromantic Pilgrim flying. Draw a card. Trigger the dude. Kill the captain of Emiria. Discard the Sellsword. Attack for 4 in the air. Pass the turn. Theoretically, if they can't play a lot of creatures, we have lethal. 5, 6. This is 4 and 7. So if we discard whatever we draw, we theoretically... Okay, well, there goes the Pyromantic Pilgrim, I imagine. Yep. That's okay, I think. We still have... No, we don't have too much going on. Neheb the Eternal. Ooh. This is interesting because we don't really want to... We want to probably get a big boy out. Oh, I don't know actually what to do here because I'd like to have this thing, but we don't have guaranteed lifelink on anything really. Maybe just get this because the Afflict actually does some things. And let's get rid of this. It's not doing much for us right now. Pass the turn. Neheb will give them... give us mana in the second main if we... So it's... Yeah, so they're guaranteed to take 3 if we can attack with this. So if they take 3, they are going to block him and block probably the Jungle Delver. So they're still going to take 2. And yeah, so I think we have a pretty good situation here. That's fine. You can go ahead and attack. Go for it, man. We'll happily block with... Oh, it's unblockable. I forgot about that. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a target creature if it attacked or blocked this turn. All right, well, that's pretty cool, too. So let's go ahead and... attack with everything here. Yep. So they're going to take 3, and it gets blocked. That's fine. Also fine. How much is this to pump? That's 4 to pump, so we can still do both. Let's go ahead and flash this bad Larry in. Flicker. Pump. Do some damage. Get a bunch of mana. Cast the Veto. Do we cast the Veto? I don't think we cast the Veto. I think we don't cast the Veto because casting the Veto, if there's some sort of board wipe or anything like that, is probably not a good idea. We'll get a creature back. They're going to unbomb. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter. They got 1 mana, got 1 life. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We have something essentially unblocked damage. Can't attack this turn, so I think we just kind of got it, right? Yeah, that's game. Cool. Almost went party time. Couldn't get there, though. Pretty good game, though. Pretty good game. Good variety of things going on there. All right, here we are against Twilight Star. Twilight Star. Looks like they are on the play. We've got some things to do. We have a pretty good curve if we wanted to, and we do have a squad commander, which I'm going to try to get there. So we have Warrior, Wizard, Warrior, Rogue. So we need a Cleric. I'm not going to wait for the turn timber. I think we'll end up just discarding that bad Larry. Probably turn 1. Bird Warrior. Yeah, let's discard the Cleric. It's just not worth it right now. Let's get out our Grim Initiate and pass the turn. So Squad Commando, almost there. I think we'll go Burglar. This is a nice card draw. We already have a bunch of wizards in hand, so I think we'll probably keep that. Opponent's going to get a Clerics of Lifesea's Bond. Start to finish. We'll discard that. We have some fun things in the graveyard right now to do with that. Let's go ahead and play out our Boigla and pass the turn. I think that's better than just putting out another warrior right now. Although we could snipe the Cleric of Life's Bond with it. I don't really want to necessarily waste the mana and creature body on that just yet. Although this can get out of hand, but how many Clerics are there? Actually, there's probably quite a bit of Clerics. Maybe that was a unfortunate turn of events, but... Okay, so theoretically we could... So this is if they don't have a creature. There's another Rogue. A Rahoga. I think I want to discard the Chilling Trap here. So, do we go with a Lambholt here? I think let's see if they want to trade. They don't want to trade. Let's go ahead and Lambholt. It's pretty good with a commando. They're going to draw anyway, so it's not like we minimize that. Discard Strength of Solidarity. 4 mana for our opponent. Alright, Rogue enters the battlefield. That's not going to trigger that, but the life gain won't matter either, right? No, I guess it will. The Aerialist. Or not Arterialist. Discard the Direfleet Ravager. So. Does this have lifelink? Or no, it just gets things. So really, we probably want to have the Immolator up here. So I think that's our number 1 right now, is to kill on impact. Lambholt's going to go up a little bit. And I think we just pass. If we can get out the Aven Eternal next turn, then we will probably not snipe the Cleric. Well, let's see what they do. We have to... Because this is going to double trigger the life gain here, right? Or it just gets +1/+1. Never mind. Sorry. They both just are going to trigger on life gain for the first one, for this one, and then every subsequent time for the Aerialist as well. We have a little bit of life gain on our turn, but we don't want to have them have too much. So we'll probably try to snipe away the Cleric of Life's Bond with the Immolator. We can always just sack something here to destroy the Aerialist if we really think it's a big threat. That's a Orc Warrior. That's fine. That's going to start getting counters, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll see what's going to happen here. Swinging with the Aerialist, I imagine. Maybe not. Maybe so. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, swinging with the Aerialist. Going to pass. Let that happen. I think I want to just kill the Cleric right now. It's just too much to get too big right now. So let's kill the Cleric. They're stopping the card, or they're no longer going to draw cards here. All right, so this is a Cleric, right? So we'll have a Warrior, a Rogue, a Cleric. So we need a Wizard. Why did I feel like we had a Wizard, but we don't have a Wizard now? Could discard. I think we Aven Eternal for the token, and then use that to destroy something. I do like Tabaraks. I think we are gonna, and we talked about keeping the Seafloor Stalker, but I think we're not gonna do that right now. So let's discard this Bad Larry. Let's play out this Sky. That's going to double trigger our champion of Lambholt. And then I think we just go to town with the champion. Now they're going to draw extra card, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we can maybe, just maybe, try to push hard. Oh, no, sorry. It's if they don't control. That's right. Okay. All right. So now we need to get a wizard, and then we can go full-on commander, or full-on commando. Combat, full party, creatures you control get +1/+0 and indestructible. So that'd be pretty cool. We also may just drop the commando to make the Lambholt huge large, and that'll be pretty good for us, I think, in general. So that looks like what we'll do next turn, unless we get something that's worth discarding. That way we can finish off the Bloodthirsty Aerialist and play Tabaraks. So let's see what they play out. Looks like they're going to try to kill the champion of Lambholt. Yep, pretty good idea there. Now I think, because we don't have a big smacker, that we will go ahead and probably discard the card we're going to get. Yep, Larcenist is a rogue. It doesn't matter. Let's discard that. Let's get a Tabaraks into play. And then let's kill the flyer. Yeah. And then I think we just go to town here with the Aven Eternal. And then next turn, hopefully we can draw a wizard. That would be really cool. I wish that we could be drawing as many cards as they are with that Primal Empathy. Otherwise, the squad commander will be useful. So 4, if we draw a 2-mana wizard, that would be pretty cool. Then we could just play, everything gets buffed, and then we just swing in and start getting after it. Or maybe we leave back the Griminishiate. That wouldn't really be worth it. Seafloor Stalker brings him to 7 mana. Oh, well now. That's a pretty good card to have. It's all sources deal triple damage. Is that what it says, right? Yeah, permanent. Or if a source deal permanent player, triple that damage instead. So that thing attacks for 9. Yikes. That's all I gotta say is yikes. All right, well, they're gonna attack. That seems a little fishy. I think we're gonna try to trade here. If they have any kind of trample, we might be screwed anyway, so... nope. All right, at least that works for us. 6-7 damage. All right, that's fine. Seems fine to keep. Go to town in the sky here. Try to get closer. So now we can do a nice -2/-2 here. The 2/2 Death Touch doesn't matter. We have loads of things to block that. So we got Warrior, we got Cleric, we need Wizard and Roge to get there. But I think we can probably take care of much of the creatures that they play, maybe, with this Golden Demise. Hopefully they try to go wider. All right, gonna kill Tabaraks. 2 damage in the air still. If they don't play a lot of creatures, we can still go around them. So they can block, see, the squad commander. It's got 2, 3, 4, 5. They can eat a food. So they're up to 7, so they're not lethal necessarily. Can also wipe. Discard and Divination. Well, they do have the Primal Empathy. Seems good. 5 mana for our opponent. Looking at the Aven Eternal. Going to get shut down. So right now we can't... Okay, that is the win, I think. So we do have the City's Blessing, right? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. City's Blessing ascended. Things get bumped up. Kills their creature, and then we swing for the win. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe we leave back 2 core warriors, so 3, 6, 7. Just in case they have anything that comes back at us for 1 mana. This should be Exacxies. Yep, they're going to gain 3 life. So that is the game. All right, so I think we navigated that pretty well. That Primal Empathy, they had so many more resources than us. I'm glad we didn't discard a Disenchant that game and just be upset by it. I don't think that was this game, so no, luckily that wasn't this game. All right, here we are against Kira Shadow, or Shado. Kira Shado. We are on the play with what could be a pretty aggressive start. So I'm actually going to ditch this big boy here to play out our Soulscar Mage. And we have a pretty hardy party off the bat. Cleric, Wizard, Warrior, and then Rogue. Cleric, Wizard, Warrior, Rogue. That's all 4. So that seems like a pretty nice way to get after it. Keldon Overseer is a warrior. Do we just ditch the Spring Mantle Cleric? I think that's a big beater we should keep. Maybe the spoils. That's going to come online pretty soon, actually. Let's get rid of this guy. We don't have any sack effects, and he's not that great. Let's get the warrior out. Get some aggro beats down in there. So do we play the Tabrax next turn or not? I think maybe we don't. Cowards can't black warriors. He's a wizard. Pack Beast. Now, theoretically, next turn we can Spoils of Adventure if we wanted to for 3. Maybe to get something better to discard than the Spring Mantle Cleric. Depending on what we draw, I think, really is what matters here. But I feel like pretty good, because we could theoretically attack for 5 next turn by paying 1. Because the Stonework Pack Beast could be a warrior. All right, well, there goes the Kargan and Intimidator. Never mind. That is down in the dumps. It would have been nice to have Tabrax there to get us some good stuff there. Opponent's looking at our other creatures. Pack Beast is going to go down for 1. I'm okay with that trade, really. No blocks. I'll take it. No blockies. Discard. Attack for 1. Play Tabrax, pass the turn. Next turn, let's hope to cast Spoils of Adventure here. Hopefully they use their removal, all the removal, hastily, and they do not have something for the Tabrax. They're looking at it, though. And there's the Tabrax Destroyer. That's unfortunate. Unhappy to see it. So we're going to discard this and just play a big old beater. What do we do, QQ? Is do all colors? It does do all colors. Go ahead and play out this big old beastie and attack and pass. So I don't see them being able to just to kill that with anything unless they have some sort of death touch. I'm feeling pretty good about that surviving the turn anyways. Of course. All right, so probably dedicated just to doing this. Yeah, let's just in it to win it here. Do we attack first? Yeah, take it. Oops. Should have cast that instant speed. Oh, well. All right, what do we want to discard? Steegate's Stormcaller could double snipe. So let's just discard this. And pass. So next turn, do we have to kick it? No, it's copies the second time if we kick it. So we can bam, 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 bam. So that's 4 mana. Would have 2 left. So if we get something we want to discard, that's fine. Don't play any creatures. I'm totally okay with that. Totally okay. Totally awesome. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6. No, 3 mana away. We're not going to bother with that. They're going to get into both of those guys and pass the turn. So I like the kicking option. We're going to keep that. Let's go ahead and play this guy out. No kicker. Play this. Normal. Kill that. Yeah, downgrades like mad, but at least it was, you know, that was used on a creature that maybe had better powers later. We have a lot of lifelink, so we probably could have just discarded that, but we have that's a flyer, which is why I want to keep it. All right. That's pretty gross. Probably want to shoot him, otherwise he's going to start machine gunning our creatures. So we'll probably end up trying to do that. So that is a warrior. We have wizard, we have wizard, we have cleric, we have rouge. Can we play 3, 4, 5, 6? We'd have to... So this could be free, right? If we have everything. Maybe just go for it. Get the prowess trigger. Get pounding. Next turn, hopefully we don't get wiped and we can have the Mirror Captain come in as a big old beater because we got our... That'll be our 4th thing, so it'll be a 4 mana, 5/5 Flying Vigilance. Can't beat that, huh? Good game. Good game, I guess. 2, 4... 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. All right. I wasn't sure if they were trying to be goofy or not. We had to make sure we got there. So, I guess, why wouldn't you have discarded the other way and played it? I don't know. That seems weird. Very good. That was good. We got our party. We almost had our party situation. I like the using some of those new mythics to kick off some fun. So that was a fun game. Good variety there too. All right, thank you for watching those games. They were a lot of fun. I definitely think you guys should play this. I had a lot of fun. Actually, went straight through. Had one disconnect with the wins, but we had a very good variety. Got to 6 really quick. Really fun. The deck has got so much fun stuff in there. You know, what did we learn? We learned that Embercleave's a good card. We learned that Party can be pretty powerful. We learned that doubling spells can be pretty good for removal. And you know, sometimes, you know, board wipes are pretty good. So definitely a lot of variety in these games. I think this is a lot of fun. It's a small price to pay for a really fun event that I think is going to be going for the next couple days. It's going to be very exciting to play. I really think the important thing about this is you look at this as I don't know what's going to happen in the next game I'm going to play. And that's what I really liked about it, is that you just don't know what the card is that your opponent's going to play, what your next game is going to be like. You can say that play the same person game after game after game, and it's always going to be the same because there's just so much variety here. So definitely a super exciting format. We just scratched the surface on variety. I would definitely say that we played a couple cards every game, or not every game, and a couple duplicate cards in some of the games, but there was always new cards in all of these games, and it was loads of fun. So definitely check this out. It's a lot of fun, and you got to say, these are really great art styles. I really like these. They're just gorgeous. That Dreadworm is just so cool. So definitely check it out, have fun, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And thank you for Brewtipcast, and we will see you next time. Cheers.